Hello friends, I am Dr. Sarika Panwar and today we will continue our discussion on machine learning. The topic for today's discussion is the important terminologies used in machine learning. Basically there are three very important terminologies and these are the hypothesis space, bias and variance. First, we will discuss what do you mean by hypothesis. We know that in machine learning we use the data to train our model, and with the training and testing of the model we come up with a best model and we can use that model in the real life. When we use those data points, then that data points are mapped in the two-dimensional or three-dimensional feature space based on the dimension of the features. The data points are mapped in the feature space. Now in this diagram we can see the two-dimensional space where the data points are mapped. Now these are the data points. These are labeled data points. This positive belongs to one category and negative data points belongs to other category. Now we use these labeled data points for training the model. When the model is trained, we can come up with the hypothesis function. Now this is actually the hypothesis function or a model we can call, and that model has been designed based on these training data points. Now once the model is trained, we need to test that model whether it is appropriate or not, whether it is giving the maximum accuracy or not. That we need to check, and for that we use the test data points. So in this diagram you can observe these question marks. These are nothing but the test data points whose labels are unknown to us. Okay, what we observe that these green colored plus sign and red colored minus sign, these are the label data points. We know that this particular data points having a particular x value and y value belongs to positive category, and this particular negative data points having suppose 3.5 and 0.5 value belongs to the negative category. That we already know. But now when we implement this model for the testing purpose, then these question marks data points are unknown to us. We don't know whether this particular question mark data point belongs to positive category or negative category. So now we have to check it. So with this hypothesis function, now it is easy to categorize this particular data point in either positive or negative category. So what we can do now, whatever data points that falls left of this line will be categorized as the positive data points, and the data points which falls to the right side of this hypothesis function will be categorized as the negative data points. This is how we can classify the unlabeled data by using this hypothesis function. So but this is not the only hypothesis function which can come up with the training. Out of the training there can be more than one hypothesis function which can come up during the training, and the set of all hypothesis function, all legal hypothesis function is nothing but the hypothesis space. These are all the legal hypothesis functions which can come up during the training, and we have to select the optimal hypothesis function based on its performance parameters. We can evaluate this hypothesis function based on some performance evaluation parameter like the percentage accuracy. We will choose the hypothesis function which gives us the highest accuracy. So this is how we can select the best hypothesis function out of this various hypothesis functions in hypothesis space. Now next to terminology which is very important in machine learning is the bias. You will frequently come across these two terminologies, bias and variance. What do you mean by bias? Bias is the difference between the average prediction of a model and the correct value which we are trying to predict. Actually, when we design a model in machine learning, we can use that model for the prediction or classification, we can call. When we design a model, it will predict something for us. So if we find the average prediction of a model and what is the actual value, that is the correct value which we are trying to predict, the difference between that is nothing but the bias. A model with high bias pays very little attention to the training data and oversimplifies the model. Like we can see in this diagram that this is one hypothesis function, one model we can call it, okay, and this is oversimplified model. We can say that there are no complications in this model. It is simply a linear model, we can call it as a, and it is dividing the two types of data points into two different categories. Okay, so this we can call is called very generalized model or oversimplified model. In this case, what we can observe that there are two data points which are misclassified. Okay, already the training error will be there because during the training only we can observe that to this blue data point which actually belongs to the blue category is due to this hypothesis function, it is categorized as a red data points. It is falling to the left of this line, means it will be obviously misclassified. And this red data points which you can observe in this case, now actually it belongs to the red category, but it is categorized as a blue data point because of the oversimplification of a model. So now we can call it as a high bias because in this case the difference between the average prediction of the model and the correct value will be high. So definitely the bias will also be high, which leads to high error on training and test data. In this case we can observe that training error is obviously high and it may lead to the high testing error also. So that happens, high bias occur due to the oversimplification of the model. Now next is the variance. Variance is nothing but the variability of a model prediction for a given data point. Now in this case we can observe a model with a high variance. It is nothing but the variability of a model prediction for the given data points. Okay, and here the variance is very high because the model is overcomplicated model, overfitting is there. During the training only all the data points are overfitted. Okay, so this is very complicated model we can call it as, and it is not at all generalized model, and because of this overfitting all the data points are tried to map into the correct category. And what happens in this case that during the training we may get 100% accuracy, but we cannot assure the accuracy during the testing phase because we can not assure that this overcomplicated model will give you the high testing accuracy. So model with high variance pays a lot of attention to training data. This we can observe in this diagram that the model, overcomplicated model, overfitted model pays a lot of attention on the training data only and does not generalize on the data which it has not seen before. That is nothing but the testing data. So what will happen as a result? Such models performs very well on the training data but has high error rates on the test data. That is the problem which we face in case of high variance or over complicated model. Thank you, students.